So I have a publisher for the book, but for the comic books, I did myself via Kickstarter. One so far called Young Zombie. I have another one hopefully soon called The Burrow. Hopefully in March I'll have that one out. My birthday is in March, so that's my goal, is to like have that for my birthday, is like my gift to myself.
And so, like for my birthday, I want to have my book out.
Yeah, that's the goal. And so, but like those things are like the ones that I created for it. So it's like, like imagine it's like 1995. These are like things that, in this other version of our world that exists, that I created for the story, that like, again, there's references to superhero stuff and the zombie stories. And again, like I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm wearing a Pittsburgh shirt today. Actually, it's just a coincidence, but the zombie story, being from Pittsburgh, we love zombies because that's where like, George Romero's Night of the Living Dead movies are from. And so like all this stuff that helps add like, not just like references for the sake of references, but references to hopefully help tell the story in more depth and, really bring it to life in a unique way. So, but at its heart, it is a superhero story.
So it's kind of a supernatural mix with the superhero. Like
exactly, genre, that's it. Yeah, the supernatural is the perfect word, because like, and even when I was like trying to pitch it to get it published, like I didn't even know what genre, and it was like it took me to like find the right people to help me figure that out. So,
I mean, you should pitch it to Disney. It's right there. Tell them how much
I know now. Like yeah. Like I just wrote. Like I was joking. Well, I just wrote the thing. I don't know. I just wrote it. You tell me what it is. Like.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know, but you actually went to school at USC.
I
you
did.
You have your degree in screenwriting.
Yeah. So that's my background. I went to USC. So actually, like I have 2 degrees at USC. So I went there for undergrad and then went back for graduate school. And it's kind of funny because since I went there for undergrad, I was in the neighborhood living with a friend, like sleeping on his couch. And I was like, oh, I wonder, what they have for grad school to go back to school. And like, I was just kind of like, and so that's when I then like learned about the grad school program for screenwriting. And, I've always loved telling stories and writing. And so that's when I went back to school. And that's like, in graduate school is when this project did first start, and it changed a lot throughout the years. And the novel version actually, I was late to join Javier here whenever I was dropping my daughter off at school. And it's kind of fitting because...
You're good, bro. You're good. I enjoyed nothing today anyways.
Yeah. The version of this started as a novel whenever my daughter, who is now almost 8, whenever she was a baby, basically, like almost around 1, because she would take naps. And that's when I wrote it as a novel. Like I started as a screenplay at USC in grad school. And with, under that same teacher I mentioned, Coleman Huff, and I had other teachers too that I worked on different stuff with. But with Coleman, this project is a screenplay. And then I worked on this during Penny's naps, my daughter. And like, that's when I was like, I'd hope she would sleep longer if I was like on a roll with the writing. And like, if not, I'm like, oh no, go back to sleep.